Everyone, Porcelain here on Manufactured, and welcome to another art update. Long overdue, not just because I haven't done any art update videos for a long time, but also because this is my 2016 sketchbook tour, and I did complete one sketchbook in 2016, a little bit into 2017. I actually meant to make this video back in February, which is when I finished my sketchbook, which was exactly 1 year after I started it. So I started it in February of 2016, and I finished in February of 2017, which is when I started my next one, which will be maybe less interesting to you guys, but it's more technical, I feel. This one is just a little bit more fun, and I basically just drew whatever I wanted. It wasn't really a practice thing, it was just trying to get me drawing all the time kind of thing. The sketchbook itself I bought for $3 at a dollar store, and so yeah, it's nothing fancy at all. Yeah, so we're going to start taking a look at all the stuff that I drew in 2016 and a little bit of 2017. So, here's the first page. Unfinished drawing, cartoon style. Like, everything I draw is cartoon style. I think it's alright, and I'm okay with it still. Next we have, already have to turn it. This page has some of my pony characters on it. We have some Steven Universe fan art with a couple iterations of Peridot. I actually turned this one into a digital piece you might have seen in my digital art video for 2016. You can go and find that on my channel if you're interested in it. So I turned this one into a full piece, but the rest is not exactly sold on. Then I did some little sea creatures. I think they're pretty cute. They're really rough, and I would probably draw them much better now, but you know, they're pretty cute. And some puppets. More just random characters. This is a character of mine. I finally drew her. This is the only time I've ever drawn this character of mine. I really should draw her more. Yeah, and a giraffe. I actually really like this giraffe, especially because it was done like without any reference. And I was trying out different shapes as faces here. I have covered some things. The blue paper covers things that I won't show you. The yellow paper covers things that I will show you, but they're like creepy stuff, so I wanted to give fair warning. So blue paper covers stuff that I won't show you. There's only a couple pieces though, here and there, that I'm like, I don't know if this is exactly good for YouTube, so I'm just not gonna put it on YouTube just in case. Yeah, more random art. Unfinished sketches. That's mostly what the book is. I drew a horse, like an actual horse. I don't think it's that bad. And then these were, for March, these were a whole bunch of requests that I got. Same with these ones. I actually really like this one. It's pretty cute. A random pony that I drew. There's a lot of ponies. Some upside down artwork. There we go. I don't know why that page is drawn on upside down. This is actually something I drew that came out of one of my nightmares. Like, I dreamt it, and then the next morning I drew it. So if you don't want creepy things, you can just like skip ahead 10 seconds and not see it. But that's what it is. It's not like super creepy in drawing form, I don't think, but fair warning, just because I know that some of you, some of my viewers are a lot younger, so yep. Then just a whole bunch more characters, and like poses and stuff. Just me having fun. These are a few more of my characters, but I really hate this drawing. Some stuff with colors, and without colors, more Steven Universe art. I actually really like how these ones turned out. Yeah, some colorful drawings. And then this one I actually did. I was taking a science fiction course that year, and in one of the classes, our professor kept saying adventure space time, like over and over again, like as part of the lecture. And so I started drawing the Adventure Time characters in space, and I like labeled it Adventure Space Time, and the guy sitting next to me saw it and he started laughing in class. It was hilarious. So I'm glad I can make you laugh, random dude, in my science fiction course. But yep, so that's where that came from. And then this drawing, which is actually on my Instagram, and I want to finish it. This is Inkblot. She is the character that you see in my mascot character in all my videos. So I was drawing her falling with like all these papers and stuff. I really like it. I feel like there's emotion and a story there, so I'm super happy with how that one turned out. And then this is when I watched Jacksepticeye's Undertale playthrough. I started drawing. I drew him in his playthrough, and then I drew like some Undertale art. More Undertale art. And then these are my two other characters that I draw most of the time, Cherry and Runaway. I usually draw them as ponies, but here they are as humans. A couple more of my characters. I have a video about this one that I'm putting out on this channel at some point. More of my characters. These are some of my pony characters. I want to create a story with them, either an audio drama or a comic. If any of you guys are interested in it. I turned this one into a digital piece as well, but that wasn't in the 2016 video. It'll be in the 2017 video, which will come out next January. It's a long time from now, because I'm filming this in the summer. You're probably seeing it in the summer, I hope. I hope it comes out like soon after I've finished recording it. Yeah, more of my characters. This was actually the first pony character I ever created. Her name's Listless. This is a friend of mine. I drew him as a schoolgirl. Just because. Really, really horrible Nightmare Before Christmas fan art. Some more poses I was trying to draw. I made a whole bunch of like these adoptables while I was at work one day, because I do work at the library, and some of the library locations literally no one comes in and there's no work to be done, and it's like I'm sitting here and I don't know what to do, so I drew these while working at one of those like super rural libraries because I had done everything else I could. Some Pokemon, whatever this dude is, I'm not sure. I just made him up. I kind of like how he turned out though. This was a commission, just a quick sketch commission. Then I tried drawing things in this style. I was emulating kind of a style that I saw in the box art for something, I think. Like, it's not the same, but it's very, very similar. And I actually really like this style. I end up drawing more of it later. Coraline fan art. Another pony. More little ponies. Some Ever After High fan art / original character creating stuff. This drawing, which I was like playing with the idea of, it's like slowly being erased, so its world is falling apart. Random faces. This was a creature that my friend had come up with, and he was trying to describe it to me. So it's like a creepy creature that he personally thought the idea of it was very creepy, so he was trying to describe it to me, and I was drawing it, and he liked how the last one came out, so the last one's creepy. So skip ahead again, 10 seconds if you're young and you don't want to see creepy sketches of random monsters. Yeah, and that was the finished piece. That's him. Yeah, we named him Steve just because, so that is the creepy creature he came up with, Steve. Oh, I bumped the camera, I'm sorry. So I did more in this sort of style, but Inkblot again. I love drawing Inkblot, and I love seeing drawings of her. Random characters. I drew these like floofy little like animals with no legs, and I like them as well. Random drawings. This blue thing that got messed up and got all the black and stuff on the other page. This deer was really cute until it got ruined, and I was just trying to draw random specific objects that I was seeing around me. Some more poses. I was trying to figure out poses for an animation. Again, random stuff I was seeing in my classroom, plus Ever After High fan art. Yeah, don't really have explanations for these. I really like these characters though, in the like darker outside outline. Very happy with them. More random art. Ponies playing with some soccer balls, I think, probably. Or volleyball, maybe. An island scene. And more Ever After High fan art. This is, it's hard to see because it's all sketches, I'm sorry, but it's Apple and Darling. Mostly I draw Darling from Ever After High because I like her design and I like her as a character. Just trying to draw feet and stuff. Not doing it well, but I was practicing. This was inspired by a short story from my British Literatures class. This is Sailor Moon-esque. Even though I'm not a fan of Sailor Moon. This is me trying to draw, like, I was inspired by Pull-Up dolls, so has sort of a face similar to the pull-ups and the proportions are similar. And I was going to do a really big, intricate pattern in the skirt. I'm not sure if I'll finish it, but I liked the idea anyways. And then me trying to draw in the style of Adventure Time. Kitty Cat. Me trying to draw Pokemon and failing miserably. I used to be a lot better at drawing Pokemon than I am now, which makes no sense. This is Cherry Bomb and Runaway again, performing. This tiny little peacock on a flower. Mermaid Pony. Jack and Mark. Me. I was doing like the, not well, but I was doing the vault jumpsuits, and then I was doing my version of a vault jumpsuit from Fallout, just because I was like, it should be black, because everything I wear is black. And me drawing really strangely stylized ponies. This is Twilight, and more Twilight and Luna. More ink blot, tiny little blank sheet, more Jack and Mark, and the llamas with hats inspired thing. Some writing, and a girl, and a coffin. I don't know what this was meant to be anymore. This little thing that I plan to finish of all my 7 pony characters that make up the story that I want to write. This was in working on the Septiplier simulation. I drew Yandere-chan in a hotel sort of setting because I was playing with how she would fit as a hotel staff in the game. More random artwork. This really cool poison apple. I love how that turned out. Daria. I love Daria. Little plant that can eat you. This thing, I don't even know what it is. Dog with candles on its back. I don't know. These are very strange pages. And then some like melty art. I really like this one. It's very bright and poppy. More Undertale art. This is Undyne as like a Splatoon character. Some more creepy art. I tried doing this strange style that was like really sketchy and stuff. I kind of like how this one turned out. Just playing around with things. I did more in that style. It's an alien. And this one is probably the creepiest and most not for children thing in my sketchbook. So I wasn't sure if I should show it or not, but like skip ahead like 10-20 seconds if you are one of my younger viewers. So that's the sketch. Yeah, she's pretty creepy. I drew a lot of birds. I drew Ken Ashcorp's character. He's a musician here on YouTube. I drew his character. I don't know what her name is, but I drew her, and I really like how she turned out. There's a piece of paper that I was using to protect the colors. And then some random stuff. Drew some deer. More ponies. More Steven Universe. I don't know what these are, just people. This is, this is Gakugarashi School Live. I wrote it at the bottom. This is fan art for that. It was after I watched the last episode, I wanted to draw something from it, so I drew the main character and stuff. School Live is a really awesome anime. Some doggy characters. Another weird dinosaur character of mine. This is actually, what's the game called? This is Stardew Valley fan art. It took me a while to figure that out. Stardew Valley. This is a character that I created while I was in class one day, and yeah, you can see it's in January. I love her color palette and design and everything. There's some little squid characters. I was trying to figure out how I would draw a claw machine for my game. This is a sort of girl in a sweets inspired outfit. She's got sprinkles on her face and stuff. I was thinking of doing a custom very similar to this. Love her little sweater. And then this page, which is the most colorful one, took me forever and ever to do, but I get bored in some of my classes, so I draw, and I did this. And I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'll ever fill in the actual boat part, but I kind of like how the whites stand out, and it's just a man on his boat in the waves. Took forever. Not sure what this character is. Like plush characters. This is, I wanted to draw my friend's hoodie on a pony, so that's what that is. Tried drawing a guitar from memory. It turned out okay-ish. And then, like, this little, I feel like she's a barista kind of character. Obviously there's something creepy under here. There we go. Creepiness. This is a Bulbasaur cat. And then these heads with these, like, split haircuts that I really like. And this is, from art from, the Barbie came out with like a video game themed movie, and I saw some of the art for it and I wanted to draw it, so that's what that is. More random things. Rick and Morty fan art. And then that thing. I'm not sure what these are. This is Cherry Bomb again. The melting pink and purple face. Some animals. This giraffe with all these strange patterns. And this one I drew while I was in music class. I was working on it, and this guy comes in and sits next to me, and he's like, "Oh, nice horse." And I was like, it's a giraffe. So I didn't know how to feel about that, but I feel like it's clearly a giraffe. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks more like a horse, or do you think it does look like a giraffe? I'm not sure. I think it's pretty cool, especially once I'm gonna probably turn it into a digital piece and fill in all these patterns. I like it. More pony art. There will probably be less ponies in next year's sketchbook, just fair warning. Here's Blank Sheet. She is the character that goes with Inkblot. You've probably seen her before if you've watched my videos. This was a map for a D&D campaign I was doing, and I had to take it out so I could photocopy it, so it's just sort of resting in there. These are two characters I own that have balloons for heads. Drawing some more of my characters, just random animal characters that I own. I think that was supposed to be Sunset Shimmer. It didn't turn out properly. We're getting near the end. Oh no. I don't know what this was meant to be. Weird snow globe. I don't know what else to say about this page, really. Macaron pony. Macaron. Little Pikachu bunny. And then I wanted to finish this and fill in the whole page, and I might finish it as a digital piece, but I really love really love this design. It's like tea and death and flowers. I love it so much. And then I wanted to incorporate the princess from the beginning of the sketchbook in the last page. So I have like a princess and unicorn here. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw a princess and unicorn again. And that is the final page of my sketchbook. And that is my sketchbook for 2017. Like I said, I finished it in February of this year, and I started my next one in February of this year as well. Maybe I'll finish it hopefully before then, so that it really will be only 2017 as a sketchbook. And yeah, my new sketchbook, this one was more just me trying to get in the practice of drawing all the time, so the drawings are pretty basic. But my newer sketchbook, I've been doing things like pose studies, trying to draw them really quickly from real life, and trying to play with shadows and play with a couple different mediums and stuff, and just figure out different things about art itself, because I am, as you can see, still a very novice artist. I do really enjoy doing art, but I'm still learning, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, maybe consider subscribing. I do art videos of all different kinds. I also do clay sculpting, and I do repaints and a whole bunch of different things. And I also do thrifting videos on this channel, so I have 1 to 2 videos out every single week. Either way though, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have an awesome day, and keep playing by your own rules, guys. Bye!